What is up, gamers? We are here with the SMR Round 50 Challenge. I don't ever want to do this again. I am an absolute wreck after this. I am so frustrated. I don't want to see the SMR. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see that yellow smiley face ever again. I had so many runs where I couldn't even get it before dying because I had to try to get it out of the box. And then I had so many runs where I would do something stupid and go down, or the game would just screw me over. Like here, I make a dumb mistake and get cornered. Fair enough, that's my bad. And I'm like, that's fine. First down of the game, I'll be alright. I'll recover. But then, I can't move. Why can't I move? Of course. The zombies that were supposed to walk away after downing me stood there and held me in the corner and would not let me leave. Thank you. Thank you very much, Treyarch. I appreciate that. So like I said, only using the pistol and the knife until getting the SMR was not easy, not fun, but I did it. Got the EMPs pretty early, which isn't necessary, but it's nice to have them. And then I just grab whatever weapon the box gives me, so either I can box faster, and also just so there'll be one less weapon in the rotation. And then I get pretty lucky. I got the SMR on round 4 and immediately wanted to grab quick revive. I did not want to risk going down in a stupid way and losing the game after getting the SMR. And then I've also learned that you really got to be careful about your ammo. So I tried to group them up as much as possible before shooting, just because if you run out of ammo and you don't have enough points to try to get it out of the box again or pack a punch, you're screwed. So I didn't want to buy Jug until I was sure I would have enough money to do that and also pack a punch. Luckily, I was doing pretty good on points, so I was able to make that happen. And then I also got a max ammo, so I was able to get enough points to get the rest of my perks and another max ammo. Which, early game, got pretty lucky. And then at the mid-game stages, started getting pretty unlucky, because my drop cycle got absolutely screwed. I would get max ammos at the absolute worst times, which leads to really early trade outs, which is not ideal, because the longer you can avoid trade outs, the faster you can play, because, you know, trade outs take anywhere between 30 seconds to all the way up to like 20 plus minutes. It just depends on the game and how fast it gives you the SMR back. So then this was my strategy. I basically just trained the zombies here by staying up, and then I would lead them into the bar once I had the full horde and shoot them. And then on the later rounds, when I couldn't kill them just by shooting them in the bar, I would lead them back out the front doors again and then shoot them like this. And then that was pretty unlucky, getting 2 max ammos back to back, one at the end of the drop cycle and then another at the beginning of the next drop cycle. So I had to pack a punch pretty early on. Well, I wouldn't say too early, but round 15 is actually a pretty decent round for having to upgrade. But then I also grabbed the MP5 because I realized that I wanted to be able to move faster, which the MP5 does because it has the fastest movement speed along with the Chicom and the ballistic knife. And there again, 2 max ammos back to back. Really unfortunate. But yeah, the MP5 and the ballistic knife and the Chicom all have the fastest movement speed, which is, I mean, anything helps. And then here on round 22, I have to do a trade out. And then the lava eats my EMP, which isn't too bad. but obviously you want to try not to have that happen. And I'm also not sure why I would EMP the zombies, and then sometimes they would just wake up for no reason, and it wouldn't ever be consistent either. Like sometimes it would be 1 or 2, and then sometimes it would be like 8 to 10 zombies would all wake up. So I'd have to just wake up the rest of them and then try again. So once again, max ammo right after pack-a-punching, just bad luck with the max ammos. On later rounds, it doesn't matter so much because even if you get a max ammo when you're out of ammo, you're still going to have to do trade-outs. But on the earlier rounds, again, a max ammo right after getting a max ammo, it just really is very annoying that on the earlier rounds like this, it can really screw you over and waste a lot of your time. So the later rounds, when you are already doing 3 to 4 trade-outs per round, just feel even more frustrating because you already had to do trade-outs previously. And there I actually missed that max ammo, which didn't help because I almost went down, and I figured it would be more important to live than to try to get the max ammo and go down for it. And like I said, some of these trade outs are just brutal, like 8 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. One was like over 20 minutes. And then I also think I had, if I remember correctly, I had one trade out. It was probably the 20-minute one, where I got the Ray Gun Mark II 3 times before I was able to get the SMR. And then this is when you don't have EMPs. The best way to do trade outs is to hit the box, lead them all the way, run back, grab the weapon, hit it again. And then in the bar here, you want to hit it, grab the weapon, and then run outside and lead all the zombies away from the bar, and then run all the way back, hit the box again, and repeat that. So you can see why it would take a while to do trade outs without EMPs, because it takes quite a long time just to hit the box once. And unfortunately, with a run like this, there isn't really much interesting to talk about other than when I have to do trade outs, when I have to pack a punch, near deaths, or downs. Because everything else is just running the same circle, shooting the zombies, hoping they eventually die. So it's unfortunate when, you know, you have over 9 hours of gameplay to go through, and most of it is just shooting napkins at the zombies. So then here you can also grab the weapon from the back of the pack-a-punch. If you didn't know that, now you know. And then here I was just so bored. I was like determined to just knife this zombie to death. I don't know why. I should have just upgraded the SMR and shot him, but my brain was just like, no, I'm so bored. Please do anything else. So I just knifed him until he died. Eventually. He does die. It takes a while, but he gets there. There he goes. And then, yeah, just ever so slowly climbing the rounds. Having to do trade outs. It looks like at this point it's 2 trade outs per round. And then I got really frustrated having to hear the perk jingles constantly. So I tried turning down the sound effects to get rid of it because, you know, Perk Jingle's a song. You would think that a song would be in the music, but it's not. It's in the sound effects. But I couldn't play like this. It just, listen to that. It sounds so weird. So I for like, not even eventually. I was going to say eventually, but I think it was only about 30 seconds before I turned the sound effects back up. Then here I made a dumb mistake. I sprinted and woke up the zombies when I shouldn't have. I thought I could squeeze through there, but I was not able to. And almost went down for it. Luckily, I was able to escape, but that's just, when you've been playing for so long, you get bored and then you make mistakes. At least that's what happens to me. I don't know how some of these people can play high rounds where you just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I used to try to go for high rounds, but the same thing would happen. I would just get bored doing the same thing for hours at a time and then make stupid mistakes just trying to entertain myself. Like here again, I should have waited, but I woke the zombies up, and then that guy just comes in from the top rope, smacks me upside the head on his way down. But luckily I was able to recover, EMP the zombies, get the SMR back again. And then at this point, the drops, I for some reason decided to risk my life for a max ammo. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. But yeah, at this point the drops are so, like, I don't want to say unhelpful because they do help, but just not as much as you would like, because you only get 4 per round. And when you're, again, shooting marshmallows at the zombies, it takes them forever to die, and sometimes it takes forever to get your drops. And this is my other favorite thing. I don't know if this is a console issue or if this happens on PC as well, but sometimes when you try to pick up a gun or like buy a weapon off the wall or something, the game just says no. Like, I swear, every time I went past that SMR, I was holding X to pick it up and the game just said no, you can't have it. Remember that for later too, because that comes back in a very fun way. And that corner there by the box is actually it looks a lot scarier than it is. If you've ever done it before, you know it's actually very easy to just have them all run into that corner and then run by them. But it definitely looks terrifying. I remember when I first learned that back in the day, pulled it off in a public match, and I felt like I was hot shit. So then there's my first down on round 46. I got stuck between the truck and a zombie. I'm sorry, not first down, second down. And then I was a little worried about those slow zombies. They were pretty much keeping pace with me as I was trying to crawl away towards quick revive, but I was able to get around them. And then there again, I try to buy quick revive and the game just says no, I have to double back for it. But once again, luckily able to recover. Have to lead them back into the corner and run around, but I've done that so many times already in this game that is absolutely not a big deal. And then there's another one. And this is when the rounds just absolutely started to drag. It was just so miserably slow. And here again, trying to grab my gun. Attempt number 2. Nope. Can't have it. I get slapped a couple times. Touch the lava, get slapped. Go down. Lose the gun inside the pack-a-punch. I, at this point, felt like throwing my controller at the wall or punching a hole through my monitor. Luckily, I did not do that, but I really wanted to. Because not only did I lose my SMR that I had just upgraded, I went down, and was out of quick revives. And at this point, you're probably looking at the amount of time remaining in the video. I'm looking at the round I'm on and thinking, I don't think he's going to get to round 50. And for that, you'd be right, because I make this really stupid decision to cut back through the doorway. I don't know why I did this. I think I was just so frustrated and tired, and I just wanted it to be over. But I will come back for this one day and get round 50. Not today, not anytime remotely soon, but I definitely do want to make it happen, because at this point, I just have a vendetta against the SMR, and I hate it. Right now, it is almost 2:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I feel like pulling my hair out. I want to go to bed. So, if you made it to the end of the video, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate 5,000 subscribers. I honestly never, I can't even speak properly. I'm so tired. I honestly never thought I would get this far. I'm just so thankful and humbled and all that. Hopefully you can tell I bought a new microphone because I just wanted to up the quality, and I hope I can keep making stuff you guys enjoy. I hope that I can keep continuing to improve and make better videos, better content. Hopefully I can do some live streams soon. I don't have a ton of free time having a kid and all that, but hopefully soon we can make it happen. And if there is one, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.